Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we'll be starting chapter number 8, decimals. It's on page number 148. So, first topic is tenths. So, we need to learn about the tenths. It is not 10. 10 means this is 10. Okay? But here we are not talking about the 10, we are talking about the tenths. What is the meaning of tenths? Tenths mean it is one part out of 10. If let's suppose there are 10 balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 balls, okay. If you get only one ball out of it, this is yours. You got how much? You got one ball. So if we ask you that how much you got out of the 10, then you will say with respect to 10 that you got 1 and total was 10. Okay, 1 over 10. The same you have learned before in fractions as well. Yes, it is same. 10th or 1 over 10, it is same in fractions. When you have a pizza of 10 slices and you get only one slice, so you are getting 1 out of 10, 1 over 10. Okay? So yes, in fraction we write it like 1 over 10, but here we will say it is 10th. You got 10th. Okay? So this 1 over 10, which is also 10th, this fraction can also be written in terms of decimals. How? This is numerator, this is denominator. So if you divide numerator with the denominator, so here it is 10, here it is 1. You can't divide, this is smaller. So when it is smaller, you are not able to divide, then you place a point here, decimal, and then you put a pocket. From your pocket 1 0. From your side you have added 1 0 here because you already have put one decimal here. Okay, this is decimal. Then 10 ones are 10. So its answer is 0.1. So 1 over 10 is equal to 0.1, or this is decimal, we pronounce it as 0.1. If we say 0.1, it is same. 0.1 and 0.1 both are same. Okay. So this 0.1 or 0.1 are in fractions 1 over 10. All these things are same. This is actually 10th. This is one part out of 10. Okay. So this is, you can say, 10th part. You have got one part. So you say it is 10th. Okay. So this is the idea of 10th. Okay. So now we will move ahead, and when we look at the point number 2 on page number 149, it says how many parts of each figure are shaded, expressed as fractions and decimals. We already told you that we can express the same thing in fractions and also the same thing in decimals. Okay, so if we look at part A, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. There are 10 squares like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are shaded. This is shaded in brown color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6, 5. 5 blocks are shaded. So the question is, how many parts of this figure are shaded in terms of fractions or decimals? We need to tell that if total boxes or squares are 10 and if 5 are shaded, so we need to tell these shaded boxes in terms of fractions first. So we know that in fractions we represent it like this: shaded parts over total parts. By the way, what is fraction? Fraction is same like division. If we divide 10 by 2, we can say it is 10 over 2. This is 10 divided by 2. Okay, so this is in fraction, this is in division sign, both are same. So fraction mean also division. Okay, so how many shaded parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many total? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shaded parts are 5 over total parts are 10. So 5 over 10. So we can express the shaded parts in terms of fractions as 5 over 10. Okay. Now we need to tell the same story in terms of decimals. Okay. Then this shaded part, how can we write it or express it in terms of decimals? Okay, what we will do is, this is called numerator, this is denominator. We will just divide the numerator with the denominator. Okay, we know that 5 is smaller than 10, we cannot divide it, so first we will put point or decimal here, then we will put from our pocket, from our side 0. Now it is bigger than this, we will go for the table until we get 50 result. 10 5s are 50, so it is 0.5. Okay, so this shaded figure where we have 5 shaded boxes, it can be written as 0.5. We can also write it like 0.5, both are same. Okay, so this shaded part we can express in terms of fractions as well as in terms of decimals. In terms of fractions it is 5 over 10 by this way, and in terms of decimal it is like this 0.5 or 0.5. Okay, so this was how to deal with point 2. This was part A. Now if we talk about the part B, it has another figure. Okay, we just removed it by mistake. We will again go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, again 10 boxes or squares. This is part B. Go for this. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total squares or total boxes are 10. Out of this, 7 are shaded. This one, this, up to 7. These are shaded. So they are saying again the same thing, that we need to express this shaded part in terms of fractions as well as in terms of decimals. So we will go with the same answer, that first we need to have shaded parts, then divide by total parts. How many shaded parts? 7. How many total? 10. So 7 over 10, this is the answer for first question. Question is also called query. That is 7 over 10. So we have given the answer in terms of fractions. Okay, so we know that this shaded portion is 7 over 10 in terms of fractions. Now if we need to go in terms of decimals, so our second answer will be that this numerator 7 will be divided with the 10. It is smaller. Put point here, decimal, and put from your pocket or from your side 0. So 10 sevens are 70. So you get 0.7. So answer is 0.7. We can write it like 0.7. Both are the same. Okay. So this is the answer in terms of decimals. Okay. Now we'll go for question or point number 3 on the same page, which is slightly different from this that we discussed now. Point number 3 says, express, I write the statement 3 whole number 2 over 10. Some people say 3 integral 2 over 10. Some say 3 whole number 2 over 10 as a decimal. As a decimal. First, we need to convert this. This is also in mixed numbers. This is called mixed numbers. This is the form of mixed numbers. First, we will convert it to the other form by multiplying 10 with 3. We will multiply these two. Whatever is the result, we will add 2 in this. Okay. So it means 10 multiplied by 3, it becomes 30 plus 2, 32. 10 will remain same, it becomes 32 over 10. So 10 is multiplied with 3, it becomes 30. We add 2, 32 divided by 10, 32 over 10. So now we can convert this one into decimal. So this is numerator, this is denominator. We will divide. 10 3s are 30. 2 minus 0 is 2, it is 0. Now 2 is smaller than 10, we cannot divide. We will put one decimal here and we will put 1 0 from our side here. Now we will divide 20 by 10. 10 2s are 20. So our answer is 3.2. So remember, this is a two-step question. First step is that we need to convert this mixed number form into simpler form by multiplying these two. 10 3s are 30 plus 2, 32 over 10. Then we divided the numerator with the denominator and we got the answer 3.2. Now this is in decimal form. Okay, this is the answer. So we have done point number 3. Now we'll be moving to next page, page number 150. Point number 4. Express each of the following as a decimal. So this is the same as like 3. A part is 1 whole number 6 over 10. This is a mixed number. We will convert this one by multiplying 10 with 1. 10 ones are 10 and add 6. 10 ones are 10 plus 6, 16. 10 remains the same as the denominator. 10, 16 over 10. So we need to, this is a mixed number. We converted it into this form. Now we will divide 16 with the 10. 10 ones are 10. We get 6 after subtraction. 6 is smaller than 10. Put decimal here. Put 0 from your pocket. 60. 10 6 are 60. So answer is 1.6. So by this way, we have converted this mixed number into decimal form. This was part A. We have B, C, D. We will do one of these, then the remaining you will be do as a homework. Part C is 4 whole number 8 over 10. 10 fours are 40 plus 8. It becomes 48 over 10. This is a simpler form. Then we will divide it 48 with 10. 10 fours are 40, we get 8, 8 is smaller than 10, put point, put 0 here, 10 8s are 80. So we got 4.8. 4.8 is the answer for part C. Rest of part you need to do to have a practice. The more you practice, easier it becomes. Now we'll be doing question number 5. Point number 5, page number 150. It says 1/10 of this figure is shaded. There are 10 parts. One is shaded like this. Parts, okay. One is shaded. They say 10/10 of this figure are shaded. What is 10/10? This is one part is shaded. They say it is 1/10. Okay. So the question is, what is 10/10? Okay. This is 1/10. This is how much? 1/10 or 1/10. Okay. So 10/10 mean that this is 1/10, this is another 1/10, another 1/10, another. So 10/10 will be, all 10s will be shaded. Okay. So that will be 10/10. Okay. So 10/10 mean that shaded parts over total parts. Shaded, all are shaded, total are 10, so 10 divided by 10 it becomes 1. So it means the whole figure is shaded, all the boxes are shaded, so 10/10 is equal to 1. Okay. Now we'll go to point number 6, page number 151. It says that express 12/10 as a decimal. We need to convert it into decimal. To convert this is a fraction. So we will just divide 12 with 10. 10 ones are 10. We get 2. 2 is smaller than 10. Put point here. Put 0 here. 10 2s are 20. So we can write it like 1.2. So this is how we express it into decimal form. So question number 7 is also of the same type, which is express each of the following as a decimal. A part is 15/10. We will just divide 15 with the 10. 10 ones are 10. We get 5. 5 is smaller than 10. Put 0 here, put point here. 10 5s are 15. So answer is 1.5. So this fraction we have converted into decimal. Part B is 22/10. This is similar. Just divide with the 10. 10 2s are 20. Get 2, it is smaller. Put point, put 0. 10 2s are 20. So it becomes 2.2. Similarly, C, D are the same. Then we'll go for the question number 11. Others are very small, of the same kind. Question number 11 is a different one. Here we need to define place value of numbers. The numbers are given in decimal form. So we need to tell the value of each of the number in that given figure. What is the value of each digit in 25.9? This is point number 11, page number 153. So here you need to know that this 25.9 from the point and this side from right to left. This will be termed as ones, this one tens, okay. This is this side, left side of the decimal, okay. The right side of the decimal we have 9, it is termed as tenth or tens, okay. These are ones, these are tens, this is this side, left side of the decimal, ones, tens. Other side, here we start from right to left, 5, ones, tens. Here opposite, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens, hundreds, thousands, okay. So now we need to tell the value of each figure. We know that for the ones we multiply this figure with 1, for the tens we multiply this digit with the 10, and here for the tenths we multiply it with 1 over 10, then we get the answer. The value of 2, it will be 2 into 20, 2 into 10, 2 multiplied by 10, 20. Value of 2 is 20, place value. Place value of 5 is 5 into 1, 5, okay. And place value of this 9, it will be 9 multiplied by 1 over 10. It means 9 was a 9 over 10 becomes 9 over 10. Its value is 9 over 10, okay. Its value is also 0.9. This 9 over 10 is equal to 0.9, okay. If we divide 9 with the 10, we get 0.9, okay. So by this way, we can get the value, place value. How we got? I'll recap. For the tens, we multiply with the 10, 2 tens are 20. For the ones, we multiply with the 1, 5 ones are 5, okay. For the tens, we multiply with 1 over 10. So 9 multiplied by 1 over 10, it becomes 9 over 10. So its value is 9 over 10. Its value is 5. Its value is 20. So it is place value, okay. So now, question number 12 is also related to the place value of numbers. So we'll go for 2 parts, total are 4. The first part A is 94.7. 94.7. This is ones, this is tens, and this is point. Here it is tens. We multiply with 1, we multiply with 10, we multiply with 1 over 10 to get the place values. For this, 9 multiplied by 10 is 90, its place value is 90. For 4, we multiply with the 1, 4 ones are 4, its place value is 4. For this figure, we multiply 7 with 1 over 10. 7 multiplied by 1 over 10. 7 will be multiplied with the 7. It becomes 7 divided by 10. Its value is 7 over 10. Okay. This is the place value of the digits. Now, we will be doing the last part of this question, which is part number D, which is 456.8. 456.8. This is ones. We multiply with the 1 to get the place value. This is tens. We multiply with the tens. This is hundreds. Hundreds. We multiply with the 100. This is tenth. This is tens. We multiply with 1 over 10. Okay. So to find the place value of this 4 multiplied by 100 is 400. Place value of 4 is 400. Place value of 5. 5 into 10 is 50. Its value is 50. Place value of 6. 6 into 1 is 6. Its place value is 6. For this 8, its place value is 8 multiplied by 1 over 10. We multiply 8 with the 1, it becomes 8 divided by 10. Its value is 8 over 10. Okay. So this was all about question number 12. You need to practice other 2 parts to get a hold on this topic of place value. Now I'll move ahead. We will discover what's on the way for us. So 154, question number 1. This is how many parts of each figure are shaded. Express your answer as a decimal. A and B parts, you need to do it as a practice so that you should know that whether this video is useful or no. Then question number 2, express each of the following as a decimal. Here we have mixed number form and also another form, simple form. Okay, so if you are watching the video carefully. Question number 2 you can do yourself. This is also a test question, or this is for practice. Then we'll skip also question number 3 for you. This is very simple as well. The book's weight is how much is it is, okay? It is less than 1, okay? This is from 0 to 1. It is divided into 10 parts, okay? Actually, this weighing scale, if you see, this is 0, this is 1. Here you can see small scales. These are total 10. How many? These are total 10 small scales, okay? So our needle is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7th. This it's called grading, okay? This is 7th point. So our needle is on 7th. Total are 10. So the weight of the books is 7 over 10. If you divide it with this, it becomes 0.7. So 0.7 kg is the weight of books. Similarly, you need to do the B part, which is showing that it already has 2 centimeter complete. And for the third one, if total are 10 and our mark is on 8, so 8 over 10. So 2 whole number 8 over 10. It is the answer for part B. This is a mixed number. You can also convert it into decimal. Then, what is the value of each digit? Question number 4, 39.4. Okay, it's very simple. The way we did before. This is 10th. This is ones. This is tens. It is multiplied by 10. Its value is 30. Its value is multiplied by 1, 9. Its value is 4 multiplied by 1 over 10, 4 over 10. Okay, so this is done. So we have completed first lesson up to page number 155. So now we will be moving ahead. So this 2 whole number 3 over 10, this is called mixed form. So when we convert it, we convert it into simple form, which is called improper. I think improper form, improper fraction. 10 will be multiplied by 2 plus 3. 10 2s are 20 plus 3, 23 over 10. So it is called this one improper fraction. Okay, so this is, I was just saying simple form, so this is improper fraction. So from the mixed form, we need to convert it into first into improper fractions. Then we can divide this with the 10 and we can get the answer in decimals. So please correct it. This I was just repeating as a simple form. This is improper fraction. Okay, so the mixed number form will be converted first into improper fraction form, and then after dividing we'll be getting the answer in decimal form. Now if we talk about hundreds, so we'll try to finish it quickly, because if you can understand the tens, so hundreds you can easily get to know. We will start with the question number 1 or point number 1, page number 156. Divide one whole into 100 equal parts. One whole means 1. One whole means 1. 1, okay. One whole into 100 equal parts. Okay. So if there are 100 equal parts, okay, so we need to find one out of 100 parts. Means if you have a chewing gum bar, okay, you have a chewing gum bar, you make 100 small pieces, okay. So one piece, if you get one piece, okay, you are getting this small piece, okay. So if we want to convert it into fraction or decimal, how would we do? Similar, the same way we will put shaded part over total parts. You are getting only one part, shaded one part. Total parts are 100. So in terms of fractions, you are getting 1 divided by 100 or 1 over 100 in fractions. But if you want to know that in decimal form how much I got, so in that case you will be dividing 1 with 100. 1 is smaller, you can't divide. Put point here, put 0 here. Still 10 is smaller than 100. Put another 0 from your pocket. If you are putting here, also put it here. Then now these are divisible. 100 ones are 100. So 0.01. Basically you are getting 0.01, or you are saying 1 over 100 in fractions, but in terms of decimal you are getting 0.01. I'll repeat this. Maybe it is new for you, slightly different. 1 divided by 100. We need to divide 1 with 100. 1 is smaller, put point, put 0 here. Still 10 is smaller than this, we cannot divide. Put another 0 here. If we are putting for the first 0, put point, decimal. For the second 0, put 1 0 here. 100 ones are 100. So the answer is 0.01. Okay. So we have converted one part out of 100 parts as 1 over 100 or 0.01. Both are the same. In fractions form it is 1 over 100, and in decimal form it is 0.01. Now we will move ahead. On page number 157, what is the decimal represented by each figure? 8 over 10, 8 hundredths. Okay, so 8 hundredths means 8 over 100 means we just divide 8 with the 100. 8 is smaller, put point, put 0 here, put another 0, put 0. 100 are 800. Again I'll do 8 over 100 means 8 divided by 100. 8 is smaller, put point, put 0 here. Still it is smaller than 100. You cannot divide, put another 0. When you are putting another 0, put here another 0. 100 8s are 800 because it was divisible now. So 0.08. This is called 8 hundredths. Means that out of 100 parts of a chewing gum, you are getting 8 parts out of 100 parts. It can be written as 8 over 100. It can be written as 0.08. It can be written as 8 hundredths. Okay. B part you need to do. Then question number 3 you need to do 10 hundredths means 10 over 100. Divide 10 with 100, you get 0.1. So 0.1 is the answer for point number 3. We are talking about questions on page number 157. Question number 4 on 158. Express 15 over 100 as a decimal. 15 over 100 as a decimal. What we'll do is, we just divide this numerator with the denominator. This is numerator, this is denominator. 15 cannot be divided with 100 because 15 is smaller than this. Put point here. When you put point here, put 0 from your pocket, it becomes 150. Now you can divide. 100 ones are 100. 5, and we subtract, we get 50 here. 50 is smaller than 100. Now, when we have put point here, decimal here, then when this is smaller, 50 than 100, put 0 here. But here we will not put anything because already we have put decimal. 100 fives are 500. So 0.15 is the answer. If we write it like 0.15, both are the same, no difference. Okay. So remember that 0.15 and 0.15 both are the same. So this is how we convert 15 over 100 into decimal. Then if we go for question number 5 on page number 158, it says express each of the following as a decimal. First one, A is 46 hundredths. It is written as 46 hundredths. Hundreds, not hundreds, hundredths. Okay, it means 46 parts out of 100 parts. This is in fraction. You can convert it into decimal, divide it is smaller, put point, put 0 here. 100 fours are 400. Subtract, get 60. Which is smaller than this, put 0 here. No need to put anything because point is already there. 106 are 600. So answer is 0.46 or 0.46. In fraction form it is like this. In decimal form it is like this. Okay. So similarly you can do B part, which is 68 hundredths. Okay. Then if you go for D parts, it is similar to C part. D part says 99 over 100. We need to convert it into decimal. This is smaller than this. Put point here, put 0 here. 100 nines are 900. 0, 9 minus 0 is 9, 90. 90 is smaller than this. Put 0 here. No need to put here because already we have placed point decimal here. 100 nines are 900. So our answer is 0.99. Okay. If we say 0.99, both are same. So by this way we have completed up to 150. Quickly we will be going through the other questions. Page number 159. Question 6 says, can you express one whole number 35 over 100 as a decimal? This is a mixed form of fraction. First we need to convert it into improper fractions. How? 100 will be multiplied with 1. Then the result, we will be adding 35 to the result. 100 to 1 is 100 plus 35, 135, 135. It remains same here. Okay, it becomes, this is improper fraction form. Now we will be dividing this with the denominator to convert it into decimal form. 100 ones are 100. We subtract, we get 35. 35 is smaller than 100. We need to put point here, put 0 here. 100 threes are 300. Then again subtract, we got 50. Put 0 here. No need to put 0 because already point is there. 100 fives are 500. So we got 1.35. So in decimal form it is like this. In fraction, improper fraction form it is like this. Okay. So question number 7. All 4 parts you can do by yourself. Question number 8 you can do. Question number 9. All parts you can do if you are following this video with an interest and with the focus, you can do. Question number 9 is to express into decimal 113 over 100. Just divide 113 over 100 and you will get the answer. Part B is 316 over 100. Just divide 316 over 100 and you get the answer. Similarly, now we will be going to question number 11, which is slightly different, which is related to the place value that we did for the tenths. Now we will be doing for the hundredths as well. We will be quick to find the place value. It will be simple for you. Place value. We need to find 31.58. 31.58. We need to find the place value of every digit. Remember, this is a digit, this is a digit, this is a digit, this is a digit. The whole is 31.58. This is a figure. The figure is 31.58. 3 is not a figure. This is a digit, this is a digit, this is a digit, this is a digit. Okay. Now we need to find the place value of all the digits. This point on this side, this is ones, this is tens. We multiply with 1, we multiply with 10 to get their value. Here we have tenth. We multiply with 1 over 10. Here this one is hundredth. We multiply with 1, this is 1 over 10, multiply with 1 over 100. Okay. This will be multiplied by 1 over 10 and this will be 1. Now, how to find the place value? Place value of 3. 3 multiplied by 10 is 30. Place value of 3 is 30. For 1, 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Place value of 1 is 1. For 5, we will be multiplying 5 with 1 over 10. 5 ones are 5 over 10. This is the answer. Okay. We can also convert it into decimal. Divide this with 10. We get 0.5. Then for this one, this 8, we need to multiply 8 with 1 over 100 to get its place value. 8 will be multiplied with 1, becomes 8 divided by 100. This is the value. Again, we can convert it into decimal. Divide 8 with 100, you will be getting 0.08. So in fraction its value is this, in decimal its value is this. Okay. So this was point number 11. Point number 12, you can do it by yourself. I will be doing 1 out of 4 just for an example to follow, so that you can do that practice for others. Part B is this question number 12, page number 161, 312.312.48. We need to find the place value of every digit. This is ones, multiply it with the 1. This is tens, multiply with the 10. This is hundreds, multiply with the 100. On the right side of the decimal, this is tenth, we multiply with 1 over 100 or tenths. This is hundredths, THS, hundredths. We multiply it with 1 over 100. So for its value, 3 will be multiplied with the 100, it becomes 300. 1 will be multiplied with the 10, it becomes 10. 2 will be multiplied with the 1, it becomes 2. The place value of 3 is 300, place value of 1 is 10, place value of 2 is 2. For the place value of 4, we will multiply it with 1 over 10. 4 will be multiplied with 1, becomes 4 over 10. This is the place value of 4. You can write it in decimal as 0.4 or 0.4. Okay. For this 8, we multiply it with 1 over 100. 8 will be multiplied with 1. 8 was 8 over 100. So this is the place value. In decimal, in decimal form it is 0.08. So these are the place values of all the digits. Then if we go on page number 162, we see question number 2, which is saying that you need to convert it into decimal form. These are quite simple. Part A is 1 whole number, 72 over 100. First, we need to convert it into improper fraction. Multiply this with this. Whatever is the result, add 72. 100 to 1 is 100 plus 72, 172 over 100. This is improper fraction form. Now we need to convert it into decimal form. How? 172 divided by 100. 100 ones are 100 minus, it becomes 72. 72 is smaller than 100. We cannot divide. Put point here, decimal, put 0 here. 720, 100 sevens are 700. We get 20 after subtraction. 20 is smaller than 100. Put 0 here. No need to put anything because already we have put the decimal. 100 twos are 200. So the answer is 1.72. 1.72 is the answer for this question. This was part A, so you can do rest of the parts. Then we go for question number 3. We'll see what's there on the way in question number 3. It says what are the missing numbers. It is given like this: tens, ones, 6, 5, then point, tenths, here it is 7, then hundreds, it is 8. They are saying 65.78, this one, 65.78 is equal to 60 plus 5, this is 60, 6 tens are 60, this is 5, 60 plus 5, 65, so it means 6 tens, okay, then 5 ones, 7 tenths, 8 hundredths, okay. 6 tens means 60 plus 5 ones are, we know that how we do. 6 tens are 60, 5 ones are 5, 7 tens means 7 over 10, 8 hundredths means 8 over 100, okay. So this is the answer. Also we can do it like this: 60 plus 5, we can divide 7 with 10, we get 0.7. We can divide 8 with 100, we get 0.08. This is also the answer, okay. So the digit 5 is in the dash place. 5 is in the ones place, its answer. The value of the digit 7 is, what is the value of digit 7? It is 7 over 10. Okay, these are the blanks below. So by this way we have completed first two lessons of this chapter 8. Lesson number 3 is also easy. It is related to thousands, but I think we will be doing it in the next video.